Hello everybody, it is 7 o'clock and it's Jay. I'm going to talk to you about crystals and crystals in your home and how to decorate with them discreetly. That's the good word, discreetly. So what we're going to start with is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. It's all about protection. This is the one stone that I absolutely recommend to just about everybody without question. It changes the energy. So if you feel like negative energy comes into your home, this is the stone for you. So you put black tourmaline in it, and I'll tell you exactly how to do that here in just a second, but this is the stone that you use. We'll go through the stones first. Second is selenite. This is my selenite wand. So this inspires light and vibrancy in your space. So if you put it in your living room, then your living room has life. You know, your kitchen, some of us live in our kitchen, so we have life in our kitchen. Blue lace agate. Now my piece is rather small, and I plan on wrapping it. I just haven't gotten around to it, and this is what it looks like on the other side. It promotes communication in general. But if you're having problems with your spouse, it helps promote open communication in your bedroom as well. It also will help you go to sleep if it's in your bedroom. It is an essential stone for bringing clarity and calm into like your sacred space. Let's see what else. Oh, we have carnelian. So my pendulum is carnelian. Carnelian, you would put it in your kitchen, preferably. I mean, you could put it in your bedroom if you're doing sex magic, but in your kitchen. It packs a punch, like an energizing punch. So it'll help you cook instead of, ordering out, because that's something we don't want to do all the time. And it stirs your creativity. So if you're in the kitchen or in your office space and you need some creativity, that's a good stone to have around. The apophyllite. Now I have to show you a picture of this one because I could not find my apophyllite for anything today. It was really kind of sad, but I do have a picture. Give me just a second. But the apophyllite is it's an immediate shift in your level of stress, anxiety, fear, worry, all of those negative emotions. Yes, black tourmaline, right there. We'll go over it again in a second. The apophyllite is a stone that comes in a few different colors. So what it does, it's known for its high vibes. So it energizes your soul, it leaves you feeling calm, more relaxed, more peaceful, and it invites the angels into your home so that it uplifts your home with love and light. It's the way that it works is that it's like a constant flow of it's a constant flow of love and light, and it loosens blockages, and it washes away the unwanted energy, something that we all need. So this is what the apophyllite looks like right there. But it also comes in a green. It's usually a colorless white, and it can contain rainbows where it shines like mother of pearl when it has a crack in it. But it's also a pale green, and it will also pick up a pale pink as well sometimes. Okay, so this is celestite. This is one of the most amazing stones for your home. It's a light blue color. It is it's very soothing and peaceful. It connects to the highest realms to draw down the serenity from above. You put it in your bedroom, and it promotes a restful sleep, sweet dreams. We have twins in our house that are turning 1 next week. They actually have a piece of this inside of their sleeping space because it's really good for babies. And then there's the shungite. So I have my piece of shungite right here. I actually have several, if I can not drop things. So my shungite it fell off of my phone. I have a piece that's stuck to the back of my phone because it helps with the EMFs in your home. So what you want to do is you want to it blocks the EMFs, the electronic the EMFs, and you can put it with any of your electronics, your TV, your laptops, your iPads, your phone, and it softens the blow from the electromagnetic things coming to you, and it also leaves you balanced and in a neutral state. So those are the stones we're going to talk about real quick, and we're going to talk about what to do with them. So black tourmaline is a stone that you should put by your front door. So instead of dragging the energy into your house, it sets up an energetic field. So you put it by your door. You can put it in a bowl that's filled with half salt, half water. You don't need a whole lot. It can be a tiny piece, a tiny bowl. And it blocks the bad vibes. You don't have to put it with the salt or the water. You can just stick it like over top of your door jamb. Like if your door has the little frame on it, you can stick it up there, or stick it on the side of your door where it opens. So when you open, like if you open your door this way, then you want to stick it over here, like right beside of your door. So that's the black tourmaline. Okay, and it doesn't have to be this big. My piece is this big because, well, I've got a lot of pieces. What you can do also, if you have a lot of chaotic energy, like teenagers and children and stuff in your house, you can do a grid with the shungite. So you get a shungite cube and you put one in each of the four corners of your home, or you could put it in each four corners of a room that you spend the most time together. It absorbs the negative energy, it balances the energy of the space, and when you feel like your home is out of whack, like you can't control the energy in your home, shungite is a really good stone for that. Let me think what else. Oh, so we're going to move on to the selenite and the citrine. Everybody knows what citrine is. It's yellow. We've gone over this a few times. We've gone over what the selenite does too. But what you can do with selenite is put it in your windowsill. So you put it in your windowsill and it fills your room with positivity and happiness. If the sun hits it right, you'll get something like a small, like a little rainbow or something. If you want to amplify the happiness, you put your citrine beside of your selenite and you let them touch. Okay? And then it amplifies the joy in your home. The celestite again. It helps you, like I said, with sleep. So if you put it on your nightstand, it connects like up by your head. It connects better with your crown chakra, and it eases your mind so that you can sleep, because sometimes our brains don't shut off. So if you put this in your like up by the head of your bed, you can put it on your nightstand. You can put it under your pillow, under your mattress, depending on if you feel safe enough. You can put it underneath your bed, like at the head of your bed, and it will help you sleep. Amethyst is also good for that, to stick it up there as well. And you can put it in all the same places because it helps calm you down as well, and it helps you sleep too. I don't have my piece of rose quartz. It's actually in my granddaughter's room. She was going through some things. What is that, celestial? It's celestite, and it's blue. Okay? And what it does is it connects you to the higher realms, is what it does. And it brings the angels in, and it soothes you and calms you so that you can sleep as well. And it's good for children, like in the babies in the kids' rooms, because it gives them a restful sleep. You can put, if you are trying to get if you are trying to connect with your loved one, your significant other, one of the other things that you can do with that connection, as well as the blue lace agate, is put rose quartz and amethyst in your love corner. Now, I don't know how to tell you how to find your love corner. I actually had to have someone else explain that to me. But it's basically the southwest section of your bedroom. So if you get a compass, you can put it in there. And that's a feng shui thing, because that corner is believed to be your love quadrant. And, you know. If you know, you know. But before you put your crystals in, you want to cleanse your crystals. You want to cleanse your space. The normal things that you would do, when you purchase a crystal, if you mine it or what have you, you always want to cleanse it and put it where it belongs. Okay, so we will put them back on camera. So what we have gone over, we'll go over it one more time, is the black tourmaline, which protects your home. Okay, and you want to put it by your front door. How do you cleanse space? Okay, so when you cleanse your space, before you do your protections, you cleanse your space, you can sage. And when you sage your home or your space, you want to start furthest away from the door you use the most. So if you go through the front door all the time, you want to start in the back. If you go through the back door, you want to start in the front. But you want to go upstairs and you want to open all of your windows. You want to start at the furthest place from your front door. And you want to go, I'm trying to figure out how to do this on camera because this is my right hand. You want to go to your left. You want to go clockwise. So when you step into the room, you want to go clockwise, and you want to make sure you do your windows clockwise, all of your room, like all the walls, all the way around, all the windows. You want to get inside your closet, do it clockwise as well, and then back your way out of your room. And some people do it different, but this is how I was taught to do it. So then you want to go down your hallways, you want to get your bathroom, you want to get, in your cabinets, and it's not something that takes a couple of minutes. It actually takes some time. And while you're doing it, you want to say your affirmations, you want to pray, you want to invite the good into your home, you want to tell the bad it has to go. And you start, like, if you have upstairs, downstairs, you start upstairs away from away from the stairs, and you do your upstairs, then you come down the stairs, and make sure you get your hallways, your closets, your bathroom, your stairs, those types of things. A lot of people forget those spaces. And then you start downstairs, again, away from the door, and you work your way out of the door you go through the most. Okay? And downstairs you get your cabinets, you get your corners, you get your windows. Again, if you have a room that has like a little alcove or something, get the alcove as well. So once you get to that point where you're finished with the entire house, and you step out, you want to sage you sage the inside of the door before you step out, and then you sage the outside of the door and cleanse yourself as well before you go back inside. Because again, one of the things that people forget to do is to cleanse themselves after they've saged their entire space, because we have a tendency to carry our dirt, our negative energy, back into our homes. So, I know anybody that's ever mopped a floor, you mop your way out of the room, and then you're mad because you don't want anybody else to walk into the room. But what if you're the one that tracks the dirt back in your room? Who are you going to be mad at besides yourself? There's nobody else. So when you sage your home, you also sage yourself, and sage your children, your whoever else lives in the house, the animals, what have you. Sage whatever living being goes in and out of that door, so that they're not tracking in the same dirt, the same negative energy that you just got rid of. Okay? And a fun fact, I have saged my home several times, and there are people that will not come in my home for however long, until the sage starts wearing off and I have to do it again. Because the energy The sage won't allow their negativity to come in, so they'll step in and they'll be like, oh, come outside and talk to me on the porch. So it does work. I attest to that. Okay, so once you sage your space, once your space is cleansed, then you can start with your black tourmaline, because that's your protection. So the first thing you want to do is protect your space. You know, and there are other stones that do this, but okay, bleaching pine sol it's like it's not a spiritual cleanse. Bleaching pine sol is not a spiritual cleanse. The sage is a spiritual cleanse. And you can do your whole house. If you're going to do your floors, you can use, like, I prefer Kananga water. Some people use Florida water. So you can use either of those, like in your mop water. But as far as crystals go, like, I personally sage my space, and then I use Palo Santo afterwards to invite the good in. But then I use my black tourmaline. I put my black tourmaline over top of my door frames. I put them over top of my window frames. No, it just cleanses. A pink tourmaline, hold on, I do have some stuff about pink tourmaline. Pink tourmaline is a little different than black tourmaline. Not a whole lot, but it is a little. It is also protective, but the pink tourmaline attracts love in the spiritual realm, so it's more of a spiritual connection with love. It helps you connect with your purpose, like your deep soul purpose. It helps you release the negative attachments. And it repairs blockages or leaks in, like, your aura. That's on a spiritual level. Physically, if you're a female, it can help with balancing and regulating your menstrual cycle. It creates a stronger bond with your babies, and it helps balance your mental state. So if you're kind of having some odd thoughts every now and then it will help with that. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I can recommend it. You know, I'm not prescribing anything, so, you know, don't take that. Still see your mental health professionals. But it relieves stress and emotional pain. And it does all those things that your heart needs, you know. Promotes happiness, love, gives you unconditional love, that sort of thing. And it also makes you a little more empathetic towards others, so you feel more open, and it makes you a little nicer to people. I should probably have some more of that. But yeah, that's what pink tourmaline does. So back to, you know, protecting the house. You have your black tourmaline, and that goes over your doors, beside your doors, on the opening side, on the floor, over your windows. Those types of things. You can put it in a little ball, like the little ornaments, and hang it over your door. You can put a little pouch hanging on your doorknob, that sort of thing. Selenite goes in your living room. It can go in any room, on any windowsill, and you can add citrine to it, so it brings happiness in, and it's uplifting. The blue lace agate that I showed you, this is the selenite. I have a selenite one. I have several selenite ones. I love them. This is my blue lace agate. And this promotes communication in general. And if you put it in your bedroom, it promotes communication in your bedroom with your significant other. And carnelian works in the bedroom as well, but it also works in the kitchen. I just set my pendulum down, and I'm not sure where I set it, but that works well in the kitchen to help you not order out. Apophyllite, I'll show that picture again. This is the apophyllite, and that is an immediate shift. So you want to put that, it brings the angels in your home. So that I would put like in a dining room, wherever you spend a lot of time with your family. That's where I personally would put that, because it calms you down, and and it's very energetic, but you feel it takes away your stress, your anxiety, your worry. Forgetting a significant other. I'll talk to you in a minute, Rachel. But those are the stones. We have the celestite. The celestite it's a blue, and it's good in the bedroom to help calm you down. It also connects with the higher source. It gives you a feeling of love. It connects with the angels. And if you put it in your bedroom, it helps you sleep. So you can put it under your pillow, on your nightstand by your head, under your bed. And it helps children, especially, get a good night's sleep. It helps them rest, and it turns your mind off so that you can rest and sleep. And then we have the shungite, which my little piece broke off of my phone, but I know you guys are familiar with my toad. Shungite is a protective stone as well, and it helps with the EMFs. So you put it, mine is on my cell phone. I carry it in my pocket a lot, but it helps with the emissions from your phones, your laptops, your iPads, those types of things, your electronics. I don't have a TV right now because I just don't. But I have a piece of shungite that sits beside of my laptop. There's a piece of shungite kind of stuck to the back of every TV in the house right now, just in case, because I don't want the EMFs on my babies. But yeah, so it also switches the energy as well. It also cleanses your energy. It keeps you balanced and in a neutral state so that you can think straight. Let me think of what else. We were talking, one of the stones I didn't show is rose quartz and amethyst, and you put those in your love quadrant, which is the southwestern section of your bedroom. You need a compass. I could not tell you which side was your southwestern side. I actually had to have somebody with a compass come and show me. But the selenite, the selenite goes in the window with the citrine. Oh, the shungite. Shungite, you can also do like a grid where you can put it in the four corners of your home, and it protects your home. Or and it balances the energy so that there's no chaotic energy in the home. And it it balances the energy in that space. What also, and it absorbs the negative energy. Also, what you can do is you can put it in, like if everybody hangs out in the living room or the den or wherever, the majority of you hang out, you can put it in the four corners of that room, and it will specifically take care of that room. But, I'm all for the big and, the big and bad, so the whole thing. Fluorite. So I've learned some new things about fluorite. This is my little piece of fluorite. Fluorite, I have learned, will help protect you from psychic attack. I know you guys are wondering what I'm doing. I have some little cards. I have note cards down here, so that I can remember what it is that I'm trying to tell you. So fluorite it draws out negative energy. It cleanses your chakras, protects and cleanses your aura, increases your intuition, and it helps you understand your intuition when your intuition tells you something. I personally think that intuition is one thing and gut feeling is the other. But it helps you with both of those. It helps you understand what you're being told through your intuition, and it helps you understand what your gut feeling is telling you immediately. It helps with concentration and memory and learning. Probably should carry it so I remember it some more. It helps you feel balanced. And it also helps you to, when you have vertigo. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you this is exactly going to work that way. I do not have vertigo, so I'm not sure. That's not something I've experienced, so I can't tell you that it absolutely is going to work with that. I do know that it helps with mental clarity. It does help keep your emotions stable, and it does help reduce stress in the body. One of the things that it also helps me with is when I have questions about something, it'll help me get clarity within myself instead of me searching for the answers outside of. So I carry fluorite with me all the time. It is one of my I just started doing this, but right now I'm carrying it with me like every day to guard against psychic attacks. I don't think anybody's out to get me. I don't feel like I'm being attacked or anything, but I have felt that before, so I do carry it with me now that I know that it helps with that. It's like a cloak, so that they can't see you and see what you're doing. So if someone is astral projecting, they don't see you. They just don't see you. And I didn't know that. I carried it with me a lot. I have a friend that does remote viewing and things, and she used to tell me she couldn't see me until like after I was out of that space, and then she would see like the residual me, and it would be like, you know, anywhere from half an hour to an hour, and she would see me somewhere, but I would already be gone. But as long as I stayed in that space, she couldn't see me. So fluorite, I like that. Are there any other questions? I do have a stone, find my little note here, you guys, that I wanted to tell you guys about. It's rare, and it is now becoming harder to find, and it is called a Tiffany stone. The Tiffany stone is, what did I just do with it? Bear with me, guys. I'm trying here. It's this stone right here. And I know you guys can't really see it all that clearly, but it's purple. I'm looking for my other book so I can read to you about it. Well, it's purple, and it helps with the home as well. It's one of those stones as well. It is really pretty, and see, now I'm going to be irritated, you guys. It's really pretty, and it helps with bringing peace to the home as well. So that's also a good one. But it's becoming more rare now because they're not allowed to mine it anymore. So it's getting harder to find. I didn't realize that was going to happen. I never realized that's going to happen. But I have a piece, and I'm very thankful that I do have my piece, because, oh wow, you know, like, oh wow. Let me see. Oh, okay. So when you are in the bedroom specifically, you want your celestite, your carnelian, and this is a flower agate. Okay, so the celestite will help, and the blue lace agate. The blue lace agate will help with communication. The celestite will help you sleep. The carnelian will help you with your libido. And the flower agate will also help you with stamina and vitality. So it helps you sleep as well. But it also eases the feelings of restlessness. So going into how to put them in your home. So what you can do when you're decorating your home is you can get a bowl of, you know, say the rose quartz and the amethyst, you know, to keep everyone calm, because the amethyst is a calming stone. So you can take that and get a bowl and have the pink and purple, you know, the rose quartz and the amethyst in a bowl in your living room or your dining room. One of the things that we did for one of our holidays at a friend's house, we put blue lace agate, black tourmaline, what else was it? Amethyst, I believe, was there, and rose quartz in a bowl. And we put some flowers in it because my friend understands what the flowers mean. I do not understand what the flowers mean. But she put them in the, you know, in a vase, and that's what we had as our centerpiece. And it was open communication. Everybody was respectful. We talked about things that we hadn't talked about in a long time that we should have spoken about sooner. You know what I'm saying? So it was a really good meal. But you can put them as just in a dish, you know. You can put flowers in them. You know, some of them you can put in water. So you can fill a vase at the bottom with them and put the water in with the flowers. You can do false flowers, the fake flowers, and, you know, put them in there and let them sit. and use them as decoration. You know, you can put them on your bookshelf as bookends. I've seen that. I know someone that has pieces of agate that are like that. I know that you can do, you can hide them behind your electronics, that sort of thing. But yeah, there are lots of different ways that you can incorporate them into your life on a daily basis without them being seen. If you don't want them to be seen. I hide a lot of them because I don't want everybody touching on them. But you can do that. Or you can like get a few of them together and put them together, and it looks like it's, well, I mean, of course it's meant to be, but you can set them together and make like a little display of them as well. And of course you can wear them. You know, I wear mine. So you can wear them. You can, you know, carry them in your pocket. All that sort of things. But the ones we just went over are the ones that are great for when you're at home, to keep your home calm and stress-free and that sort of thing. So I'm going to give you guys a second. If you're on there and you have any questions, feel free. And if you have any questions after you see this, feel free to drop it in the in a chat, in a comment or something, on a post, or you can send me a message and I'll answer you as best I can. But that's pretty much it. You know, any questions, just let me know. It was nice talking to you guys again.